So did you see Lady Gaga's halftime performance at the Superdome? Because we can't say Super Bowl. They will sue us to death. Well, not to death, but they'll sue us. I actually liked it. And I know I was one of those individuals that was thinking, oh my gosh, please don't lecture us because all we want to do is drink beer and eat wings. Seriously, just don't. Nobody is in the mood to be lectured. And she didn't. I thought it was classy. She didn't look like a whore. She's a great performer. And she sang live when she got to the piano, which was amazing. And she didn't lecture or get overly political. She did what entertainers are supposed to do, entertain. Although I don't know why some people who are kind of on our side, I guess, were trying to say that she didn't say under God when she was giving the Pledge of Allegiance, reciting it. I had to get on Twitter and upload the video of that. But that's great. LA Times were attacking her. A couple of other lefty organizations were attacking her, saying that she had the amazing moment to say something monumentous, to say something of incredible importance, and she didn't do it. Actually, she did. She started off with God Bless America, and she included Under God in the Pledge of Allegiance. I actually liked it. I thought that was, that's not even my bag, but she's an amazing performer, and she's got a good voice, good tonality. She can control her voice, and she doesn't have to sound like a little girl swallowing her tone in order to sing. It was great.
Well, look, definitely, you know, these kinds of polls, as they get reported by the New York Times, Washington Post, you know, big headlines saying majorities or pluralities of the country disapprove of you know, Trump's executive order. That influence, I mean, that has influence, and Trump is trying to battle back against that again. And there is a pretty big disparity we've seen, depending on the polling organization, depending on how the question is worded. And so I think, again, for the people who elected Trump, the people who supported Trump, they overwhelmingly support his action here. Obviously, Democrats overwhelmingly oppose.
Representative Eric Swalwell from the land of fruits and nuts joins me next to discuss. We'll be right back.
This group is also being funded by a Russian affiliated individual. And so I've long had concerns about the Russians trying to meddle in our democracy. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if this was an effort by the Russians to really just try and divide and sow discord. And so that wasn't a big surprise at all to read that over the weekend.
Do you think this is becoming
But we have to get this first one done first. You know, first things first, we got to splash our men. Now, we want to create something that will last forever. I want to hand off the reins to this in 40 years, 50 years to the next generation. I want us to become the super friends of the ocean, if you will. And coral reefs is just the beginning. The response has been excellent on all sides of the House. The environmental side of the House, the ocean side of the House, conservation side, and of course, all of us freaking commandos. There's nothing more we love than to get together, do something really tough, and have pride in doing so.
My final thoughts are next. We'll be right back. It's time for final thoughts, and take care.